Hi, I'm Emma Heuston from The Remote Expert. Welcome to video 5 of our 5 video series this week on COVID-19 and remote work and ways that you can get that business continuity when you have to move your business to a remote-based business, particularly if you haven't been wholly remote. You know, in the past you might have worked from home occasionally or had some team members who work from home occasionally, but still had this head office situation. And now you might find that you're faced with having to pick up everything, pay commercial rent on premises that you're not using, potentially for a number of months, and look at ways that you can diversify. So this week already we've looked at the tools and preparation you need to move remote. We've looked at ways you can be more productive during that time or keep productivity and efficiency going. We've looked at mental health considerations, and they are super important, especially during this time with what's going on in the world. And yesterday we took a look at ways you can transition from a bricks and mortar business to an online business. And it's actually, and yesterday it was kind of surprising in that it, I wasn't saying do it now, or what I said was to keep that in check and just look what your clients need. And today I'm going to be talking a bit about that. So a great tip from a wise lady, Viv, that I was speaking to yesterday, and she owns an employment law company in New Zealand. And she's been amazing. She's been contacting her clients and saying, look, how can I help you? How can I support you? Are you doing okay? And she's not doing that to get work from them, although work may come because her clients may need her. She's doing it to make sure everyone's okay, letting them know she's there, and also understanding what her clients need from her in these changed circumstances. And I think when you know what a client actually needs, what they need from you, that problem they're having that you need to solve, then you can actually work on how to transition or diversify your business to meet that need. Because there may be problems that didn't exist 2 weeks ago that they now need you to solve. And it doesn't pay to guess or think what you might need and go, right, I'm going to build an online course or I'm going to start this platform. And it's not really what they need at all. So yesterday was all about taking that time to do it, and Viv has been doing that perfectly. And I suppose I have an example of this. So when I started The Remote Expert in March 2019, a year ago, I spent January and February drafting up all my remote work policies, my variation of employment agreements for remote work, my work health and safety checks, developing that interactive check, and looking at ways that I could diversify that bundle and creating those things. And so they've been on my website for a year and people have been buying them, but more so people have been coming to me because my services, they want me personally to do customized things for them. And the templates are secondary. So that's been good to have them there. But in response to what's happening, I could see there were 3 things people needed. There are 3 things that a lot of the state work cover authorities and I see law cover in New South Wales this morning have been saying people need to move online and things to be really in tune about, which is cyber security, employee health and safety, work from home policies, and varying that employment agreement so people have certainty. And I could see that need, so I bundled those 3 things together in one place so people could just click on one, they could buy it, and they would have what they need instead of trawling around my website. And I've also bundled in, instead of having to buy the interactive checklist, unless you want to, there is a manual version on the policy. So I've actually discounted that bundle as well during this time. And that's been a really effective message this week, and it's in response to what people need. And I'm also giving some customized advice as well. People are ringing me. I'm always happy to have a chat, so people know that they're buying the right template. And I've been offering that for free, so I'm not charging that kind of stuff as well. And I've been releasing these videos so people can consume my advice in their own time, and many people can consume it instead of just the person I'm speaking to on the phone. So that's been, what I've done in response to what I'm hearing people need this during this time. And it's also, for example, I could make more money doing customized policies, but people don't have the spare cash around at the moment. So the template bundle is actually a lower value service to meet the price point. Again, something that's in response to these, the market. And I think as the economy develops and we know where things are, that's going to be more important. And certainly my advice is to look at what you did before COVID-19 and what worked. And the big takeaway from me for the Automio Intensive for Scale Up I was at earlier this month, just before all this madness hit us, is that, I was giving a presentation on the way I put together my Supercharge program and the Facebook challenge I ran before I launched my program. And I got a lot of questions from people there about, oh, you could have a bot, you could do this. You don't need to hop on Facebook. Do you need to hop on Facebook every day and do lives? Do they need to see you talking to them, or could you have a bot to answer questions? And what I said was that all that automation is great behind the scenes, and having that, the guidebooks and the handbooks, that you can run that challenge again. And I'm actually going to be running it again next month in April. And this time I actually have the handbooks, but I'm still going to be doing the face-to-face lives. And that's because, we do so much online now, and we're now socially isolated with coronavirus. So we can do banking online, order groceries when they're not sold out of the shops. All these things online, we don't really see people. So when people want services, they want a person, they want you, they want your owner of your business, they want that social contact. So I think if you're looking at moving to an online business, it doesn't mean people don't have personal contact with you. It doesn't mean you can sit on the beach and get passive income. What it means is you deliver your services online, so you might do Zoom chats instead of face-to-face meetings, or phone calls instead of face-to-face meetings. But they still get that personal contact with you and that customized contact. And that is honestly what I think gets lost a lot in online businesses, or people thinking they're going to move online. People don't want a website just with templates. They want the person explaining what they need, and that template bundle might be what they need, but they need a person explaining that to them. And this week I've been doing that through video, through webinars with Vanessa Vanderhoek of the Flex Agility Group yesterday, and through these videos here, Facebook Lives, and via phone calls with people. I feel like I'm losing my voice because I have been on the phone all week. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this series of 5 videos really valuable. Today was a bit more about what you could look at in terms of future-proofing. And I think the first step is to call service business owners, just call your clients, check in with them, make sure they're okay, and whether it's offering some free calls for a couple of weeks, or a free template. I saw an accountant offering a free template cash flow sheet, which was so incredibly helpful. And I've got these videos, which I'm going to pop in one spot on a landing page on my website, so you can see them all together and follow through in terms of hints and tips to implement remote work. And look, that's available for anyone. You don't have to buy my template policies. You could have got drafting your own or get one from somewhere else. But these videos are out there to help people. And that's the key, that knowing what people need and meeting that need. Best of luck, and you're very welcome to hop on www.theremotexpert.com. And I've got a contact sheet. You can book a call with me, send me an email, or just get in touch. I'm also on Facebook as the Remote Expert. I've got a business page, and I've got a service owners Facebook group called Rev Up Your Service Business. And I've been sharing handy tips there, and I'll continue to do that beyond this week. And these videos are all there as well. Please stay safe, and thank you for tuning in to this video series. Bye.